Today I'm going to talk about the third key characteristic of Gen Z. By Gen Z, I'm talking about the generation where the years of birth are between 1995 and 2010. And the third key characteristic is that they are pragmatic. Now, when I talk to other people, this is one of those where they say that it just doesn't tally with where they're at. They look at the idealism, they look at the entrepreneurialism, they look at various other words that they might use, but this one just doesn't really stick true with them. However, for me, you really need to understand this to understand them, and it's one of the absolutely fundamental ones. Now, it is certainly true that a lot more Gen Zs than previous generations want to have their own business, want to lead their own business. It's also true that a lot more Gen Zs have their own business than previous generations. You know, the age of the solopreneur, there's definitely something in that. By solopreneur, I mean you're doing all these things yourself. Entrepreneur, the difference between the two, entrepreneur tends to delegate some things elsewhere. So in terms of people having their own businesses more people wanting to do it, that is certainly the case. So why is that a pragmatic move? The answer is that a lot of these businesses are supplementing income that they're not getting and that they need from their main work. I say work rather than career. You know, there's an awful lot of jobs around. There's not so much in terms of careers. The pathways through are not always clear. So I'm talking about all the Etsy shops. There's an awful lot of Gen Z doing that online, or buying and selling vintage clothes through Depop or TaskRabbit, or all those kinds of things. Now, it is true that technology makes this stuff so much easier. It's true that that also allows people to be doing it in the evenings and weekends. However, the reason it's a pragmatic move is because the cost of living is so high. Rent high and getting higher, bills high and getting higher. If the main work paid enough but could still do it, they might want to do it. All these sort of side hustles, you know, earn enough for holidays and that kind of things. But it's pragmatic. They do it because they need the money to survive. I've read various things recently about Gen Z's propensity to save. Now, the research I've done, they'd love to save. They'd love to save towards pensions, they'd love to save towards other things, they'd love to save towards things like house deposits or whatever it is. The reason so many of them don't is because they can't. My argument is that solopreneurialism is a pragmatic response to the circumstances they face. Well, there's more details in the blog. Have a look at the link below, and I look forward to hearing some comments back. Thank you.